our cookbook, Savory Sweet, which is a preserving book. And we are taking traditional Scandinavian recipes and giving it a modern new twist. So I grew up in a suburban Copenhagen, and we actually had a really big kitchen garden, which at the time I did not realize was kind of unusual. It was more my mom cooked very fresh. I certainly found out from my cousins that she loved to come to our house because we had all these fresh herbs, which nobody else really had. I really learned to cook from the food stylists that I worked with. So I've been a professional food photographer for close to 40 years. And watching them cook, and especially a really good friend, Robin, who really taught me to be a fearless cook. Because I thought when you had a recipe, you had to follow it. And she's like, you don't have to.
I got interested in this because of flavor. Mette, who's an incredible gardener. I mean, we're here in this beautiful place that has this amazing garden that you could, you know, when the revolution comes, we all want to be in Mette's garden, right? People from Nordic countries have always appreciated thrift and bounty. They've also have a wonderful tradition of preserving and fermenting, and those bright, sharp flavors really bring that food alive. So those are the kinds of trends that I think have really sort of been lifted up by the local food movement in astounding ways, and of course that's deeply connected to this new Nordic cuisine.
It's actually very exciting to see all of these, you know, kind of heritage foods coming around. So again, I think it's like bridging, you know, the old and the new, because I think we're all products of our surroundings. And we're certainly also products of the fact that here in Minnesota we have you know, immigrant communities that have brought flavors to us from their homelands, and we can mix that, you know, from Ethiopia and from Thailand, we can mix that into Scandinavian cooking.
There really aren't any rules around food. I mean, I know that things come from tradition, and we certainly want to honor those traditions, be guided by those traditions, but the same thing with recipes, they're guidelines. They're not set in stone.
Our recipes are so easy to change, and we encourage people to change them. So if you think it should be sweeter, add more sugar. And also, don't be afraid to cook. You know, they might not be great the first time, but you learn something from it and you can change some things, and the next time around it'll be better, and just keep doing it. And we certainly, when we develop recipes, there are times we're like, yeah, we'll have that once and never again, and then we'll do something different. So it's not that anybody has the magic recipe for how to do this. You just need to experiment and have fun.